Hi everyone, Cherie Warwick here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And you can tell by the topic, it's making millions from the investment club. So you may be wondering, how can I make millions from the investment club, or at least a couple 100,000? Well, um, when we think about the investment club and the fact that there are no other investment clubs like this, then we are able to see a huge opportunity. So I need to take you back to the stock investment clubs, right? So if you look online for stock investment clubs, they've been around for decades. They have their you can even look online and find a sample partnership agreement, right? But if you looked online for a crypto investment club sample partnership agreement, they don't exist because there are none. Okay. Then you look online and you are able to find companies that have the accounting software for a stock investment club. In the crypto side, there is none, right? Other legal documents, other even our election guide, for example, I had to write from scratch because usually an investment club is something that is in a certain geographic area. Virtual investment clubs are starting to become popular now, but they're still an offshoot of being in close proximity. Crypto investment clubs requires a lot more trust because it's not just I'm putting my money in and buying a stock. It's we're all putting our money in and we are all doing tasks as well in order to move the coin forward. So here's my point. In order to make money off of this, off of the club itself, we can take the infrastructure that we're building within the Digital Underground Investment Club and offer that to future investment clubs because I personally believe that this is going to be a huge moneymaker when people see what we're doing, especially if you think about some of the things that I've suggested in terms of us marketing our crypto investment club to ICO entrepreneurs, right? So other people are going to see what we're doing and they're going to get 100, 200, 300 people together and say, hey, we need to have a crypto investment club like they have. But guess what? They're going to be looking for infrastructure in order to put these clubs together. And guess who has that infrastructure? That's right, we do. Okay, so here's my thought. I bought the URL cryptoinvestmentclubs.org, cryptoinvestmentclubs.org, and it is part of the Digital Underground Investment Club um, intellectual property, right? Okay, let's say that you are on the committee that is working on the accounting software specifically for for our Digital Underground Investment Club. What's to say that everybody that works on that software, every time that software is sold through the cryptoinvestmentclubs.org portal, right? Because every crypto investment club is going to need the accounting software. So the people that specifically join that committee and work on that, they would own, I would say, the majority of that intellectual property. But maybe because the Digital Underground Investment Club would host it and would promote that accounting software, maybe we as a club could get a little kickback because we would love to have this cryptoinvestmentclubs.org website be the portal where people can learn how to set up, recruit, manage these huge virtual teams, right? So every club is going to need the accounting software. Every club is going to need the legal documents as well. So, of course, we would have to say, hey, this is what we use, but you take this and show it to your own attorney and you figure out something that's best, right? But at least people would have something to start with, whereas we were starting from scratch. Hopefully, you're getting my drift. All right, the election guide that I wrote with Dr. Venetia Dutra, that is intellectual property that can go into the cryptoinvestmentclubs.org catalog. And as people download that election guide, um, we would get, the majority share of whatever, the cost is for them to download that election guide, right? But then because the Digital Underground Investment Club is hosting that portal with all of that intellectual property, then you guys will get a kickback as well. And when I say you guys, I mean the club. The club would get a kickback as well for hosting that intellectual property. Let's say that you run the committee for customer service, right? And you create a very good customer service um, organization, as well as the documentation for other crypto investment clubs to set up virtual customer service organizations and portals within the grand investment club, right? You can, again, because it's your intellectual property, you can lease it to the big umbrella cryptoinvestmentclubs.org, and you get the lion's share. Whomever that intellectual property belongs to gets the lion's share of the cost that people pay, or the price, sorry, that people pay to download that guide. But then the cryptoinvestmentclubs.org website, which is run by the Digital Underground Investment Club website, right? They would get a little piece as well. So those are four things that I had written down here, but I see this as an extension of the initial coin offerings that we are going to be able to offer the world. That's it for me. Hope this blesses you. I'm at election@digitalundergroundinvestmentclub.com if you want to discuss this further. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.